Today we're going to work from a standing position out of an underhook. We can usually have an underhook or an overhook, right? Unless we're doing a collar tie. Usually we have either an overhook or an underhook. Today we're working from the underhook, and we're going to look at using a hand assist Kouchi Gari. So whether we're working with the gi or without the gi, Kouchi Gari is basically the same. The idea is that we can either sweep an unweighted leg here, where we catch our partner's foot from the inside and draw it along the mat in the direction of the toes, or we can perform more of a Kouchi Gari, which is a block rather than a sweep, where we put our foot behind our partner's foot, heel down, toes up, and we stumble our partner with a block right here, okay? Either we knock them down, or we cause a situation where our partner is out of balance, and then we can follow up with a secondary technique. For today, we're going to improve the effectiveness of our Kouchi Gari foot sweep here by using our hand to touch our partner's knee. We're going to go through the details of that right now. The first thing is, for this version, we're going to look to get an underhook on our partner. So it's very difficult just to simply walk right through and put your hand underneath your partner's arm. So oftentimes we'll need to create a little bit of a condition where there's a space that opens up between our partner's elbow. For now, we're just going to work on taking inside position with our hands and putting our head here in a good stance, the same way that we would if we were doing any sort of wrestling. We like to kind of get our head here to the inside position, dominating our partner's head. Okay? So we're going to begin with inside tie with our partner, right? Even if he's reaching for me, my hands are going to be on the inside and the head position is going to be here. That's going to allow us to flare our partner's arm on the far side. So we both come forward. We're going to place our head here, and we're going to take our arms to the inside. As he goes to reach for me here, I'm going to make sure my arm is here on the outside. Now we're going to drop this hand underneath, and we're going to take a grip here on our partner's shoulder. When we take this grip, we want to pull down slightly. If our arm is too high here, our partner can take their arm up over the top here, pommeling to the inside, and then we lose the underhook. So we're going to keep our elbow high. 1, 2. Now, this foot is a little bit far away, and our angle is not ideal. We're going to make an adjustment by stepping away from our partner and bringing them here, so our foot is in the middle. Now, out of this position, we can lower our level, take our head underneath our partner's head, switch our hand either across to the far trap or here at the waist, and our lead foot is going to come through, and we're going to put our heel behind our partner's ankle. That's going to create enough of a condition to get our partner out of balance, and then we can add a hand assist. So just that part once again. Inside position, head position, draw our partner forward and underhook, or underhook and draw your partner forward. Now out of this position, because we're pulling here, we often will get a pullback reaction. So we're going to step. Look how we have a lead leg that helps us to push here, and our foot can go heel behind our partner's foot with our toes up. If your toes are down, your partner will just take a short, shallow step out. We want to have heel down, toes up. So if he does take a short, shallow step, our toes are there, and then we can look to off-balance our partner. Okay, so let's now look at the full takedown. We come forward, we tie up, we take our underhook, we draw our partner forward. Now for you to reach your foot to your partner's foot effectively, it's often very helpful to get your head low, below the line of your partner's head. If your head is up here, your own head gets in the way and affects your reach. So you're going to lower your level, we're going to reach, and we're going to get our partner going here. You'll notice that his rear leg steps up to compensate. Now, we're not trying to sweep the foot, we're going to block it, and I want him to step off. As he goes to step off, my hand is waiting to catch the knee, and then we can settle our partner down. So there is an element of timing in this throw, where you're developing a sensitivity to the Kouchi Gari itself, and then the timing for when your partner is stepping out so you can use your hand. Okay? So once again, 1, 2, we bring our partner forward, I'm going to draw him backwards a little bit, and then advance. So I'm going to draw him this way, then we're going to advance, lower tap. As he goes to step out, our hand is waiting here at the knee, and we're simply going to guide our partner's leg down, and we can knee cut, or you can continue to pass from a standing position, however you choose. So once again, 1, 2, bring our partner forward, we feel that backwards effort. So we take our lead leg block, tap, and settle our partner down. Be mindful when you're landing here that you're not landing with an extra long arm. Your underhook, which is so useful to draw your partner forward, it's also useful on the ground, but you want to be a little bit cautious when you're reaching, because if you have a really elongated arm, sometimes your partner can create space and start to attack that arm with any number of arm locks or triangles. So So as we land here, we'll often shorten this arm and place it here on the ribs or down here on the hip, where we can start to work our pass. If you do land with some effort, sometimes your arm is so far through that you can continue to pass directly from here with a deep underhook. What you want to do, as with most situations when you're passing, is you want to either be all the way through or very shallow, instead of playing in the middle range where you can easily be attacked. So what do we have here? We have a nice standing position, starting from the inside, moving to an underhook. Then from there, we're looking for the Kouchi Gari with the knee block, settling our partner down in a top position, ready to pass. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you.